Huge news. Drag Drive Addiction is hosting an end of the year awards show at PRI 2022. We want to reward you racers for your hard work throughout the year. The fastest 100 list, 9 through 14 second top 25, the regional list, the 8th mile list. This is our way to say thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for laying it out, putting it on the line to make these lists. You know what you got to do? You got to turn to 11. You got to turn it up. Go follow Drag and Drive everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or find us on the website, draganddrive.com, for the full lists of lists.
All right, guys. Good morning. Daily Dose of Drag and Drive number 32. We are rolling right along here. It's going to be fun, but I've got to quit doing these slow intros like this, man, or I'm going to have to start earlier. So here's the deal. Thank you, guys. The channel is growing like crazy. I just looked at the Summit Racing House of Hustle. They just crossed 2,000 subscribers, so congratulations to them. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed to that channel. That's where you're going to see the live stream for Midwest Drags. Obviously, the live stream is sponsored by Vendors Overdrive on the Summit Racing House of Hustle YouTube channel. Y'all, tons of fun over there. Okay, let's get right into it. 3 things to cover today. Midwest Drags, 10 days away. I'm going to do a sponsor shout out, and then I'm going to give you a tip on the Survive a Drag and Drive tech tip or something like that. All right. So 10 days. If you are attending, make sure you've joined the Drag and Drive Racers Facebook group, because that's where I'll be posting a ton of updates and everything like that. There's almost 5,500 people that are in that group. So if you haven't done it, join that group. If you're at home, still join if you're not going, because you don't want to miss anything. And all my posts related to updates and racers will be posted in that group first. You guys have seen I've been writing a ton of articles, a ton of racer spotlights, car spotlights, things like that. Those will be posted to the Drag and Drive Racers group first, and then a few hours later they will come to the draganddrive.com website and the draganddrive.com Facebook. And I'm going to get better for all you Instagram followers. I'm going to get better about posting over there. I realized last night that I had not been posting there very much. So there's a ton of stuff coming today. Get ready. Gear Vendors live stream is going to be on the Summit Racing House of Hustle, like I said a while ago. Every morning they start at 8 a.m. Eastern for racing. That's when the track goes hot, which is going to be so early. Oh my gosh. I'm nervous. It's so here's how that will affect us. For the daily dose, I'll either go live and do my daily dose on the live stream with Josh Castle as the other announcer or co-host in this segment, or I'll do it beforehand if it looks like the track is going to be ready to go. So I'll still keep this daily dose of Drag and Drive going daily during that, with recaps of the previous day's events, who's out, who's the fastest, things like that. It'll be all Midwest Drags the entire time. So, but I don't know if I'll do that beforehand or if I'll do that after. I'll be doing it from my phone if I do it before and it's not on the live stream. Okay. Test and tech are on Monday. Get your car ready. We've got, if you haven't seen the post, we've got a first race, and then we allowed some call outs, and Summit Racing gave us 5 $100 gift cards, which is awesome. So we're going to award those to the winners. So it was literally within 12 seconds. I think William Spangler, he was looking for a reason to call Anthony McDowell out. So the first race is obviously Clark, Rosenstengel, and Glenn Hunter. That should be a great race. 730s, 740s from both of those cars. And they're the race that will start the event. Now, I know it's not a heads-up race event, but we wanted something that was fun and fast and kicked everything off. So we started with the first race. So we're going to do Clark and Glenn. We'll see if that continues with them, or maybe we move to a different group next year. I don't know. And then, or maybe we take the winner of this year and put them up against somebody else next year. I don't know. And the winner will have to, I like that. The winner has to always race the first race of Tuesday morning or the first day's morning. And then we have 4 call outs behind that because we're giving away $500 from Summit Racing. Appreciate that. So we've got William Spangler, who, I'm serious. 12 seconds had called out Anthony McDowell. Zach Havlik called out Jesse Havlik. And then they have a side bet that whoever wins the race Tuesday morning gets to drive the other's race car on Friday. We'll see if that really happens. Matt Walter called out Chucky Skinner, and Ryan Hargett called out Brent Sinclair. Now, winners get bragging rights. We're going to make post about it and have this fun. I'm gonna be at the big end of the track for when the guys come back by, and I'm gonna give them their gift card and ask them how the run went and all that kind of stuff, NHRA style. And then the $100 gift card, and then they also get the chance to make the first passes on Friday night for the AFCO Friday Night Lights. I think that will be another big benefit to going first, because it'll give you the chance to make that many more passes. Maybe you can get an extra pass in, an extra 2 passes in to seal your class win up there. Hopefully, anyways, because everybody that has done this is in a fast car. Whew, 5.5 minutes. That's right on track. Perfect, guys. All right, let's run through some comments here. Brent Sinclair is getting gapped, by the way. And then somebody's asking what they missed right here. I'm going to put this up on the screen. I'm going to find out today how I can eliminate the Facebook user issue. So I'll know who is saying what. I may have to keep a Facebook screen open to see what the comments are, but there's a way around it. I just haven't figured it out yet. Anthony Harville saying, good morning. Hate that you're going to miss. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. It's sad that you tore so much shit up. If you guys haven't seen, his drive shaft is no longer straight. It's now 90 degrees, and that is never a good situation, especially when you're trying to go in a straight line. If it was a drill, that would maybe help with the 90, but I don't know. It's sad that he broke that, because now that we're 10 days away from Midwest Drags, he'll miss out on all the fun. And then, the call outs, man. Really what happened was we thought it would take longer to fill up the 5. I didn't really know we only had 5 in the beginning. And so we posted it, and then they were like, hold on. We only have budgeted for 5 cards. So that's why the winning stuff came out. And it's going to be very hard the first morning. I mean, these racers are going to have to be there, ready to go, tires changed, ready to make a pass at like 7:40. No, 7:45 maybe at the latest, and then everybody else will get in to make their own passes. So we'll have lane calls and all that kind of stuff, and these first racers will be up there. So the struggle is, if we don't have those racers, if those racers don't show up, they don't get that chance, even though they made the call out. So if you're listening and you are one of the call outs, you need to be ready to go Tuesday morning at 7:40. Like, tires changed, in the lanes, car warmed up, nothing. We're because at 8:30, Clark and Glenn are going down the track. So you guys need to be ready to go. If you can't do that, tell me now. If you can't be ready that early, tell me now. I'll go to a backup set of folks that I have listed in case somebody breaks. Sadly, like Anthony Harville did. Anyways, we won't talk about bad things. Okay, on to the next statement. That's too long on the comments there. I'm learning this. We may go a little longer here. Survive a drag and drive tip. A small jack will do the same thing as your 2.5 ton jack. Okay, hear me out. The first year we drug around our 2.5 ton jack, and it sucked. Because by about day 3, you're tired of lugging that thing in and out of the trunk, in and out of the trailer, whatever, because you're going to use it twice every day, no matter what, because you're going to change tires. You're going to jack the car up, tires on, you're going down, you're going to come back, you're going to put your drive tires on. There's very few folks that drive on their same tires they race on. I think it's partly because you want the experience, right? So you don't need your 2.5 ton jack. Go out to your car, get your bottle jack, go out to your daily driver, get your bottle jack, and throw it in the car. It's 25 or 30 pounds compared to 170,000 pounds for the 2.5 ton jack. The Harbor Freight little jacks, they work fine. We did that all last year, or all of Sick Week with the Model A, and then we did the Narcs cart both years of 2.0 with just the simple. I think it was like $30 or $40 at Harbor Freight, just the pump jack. And then for the future, we will be running a bottle jack just because it's so much easier. Bottle jack and jack stands are way lighter and easier to maneuver and pack and all that kind of stuff. So if you're new to this, don't bring your 2.5 ton jack. Just don't do it. And then I'm pretty sure you can actually weld a nut onto like the bottle jack and just with your impact. So that way things go up and down a lot easier than when you're, at trying to pump, slide under the car, all that kind of stuff. So that's my tech tip for today. And then again, I'm going to stress this every time, guys. Buy a small cooler to put in the car. There's a great one at Walmart. It's an Ozark Trail. It's $20. It will hold 12 bottles of water easily. It's got a pack on top, like a zipper pack on top. You can put snacks in, and the coolness from the ice keeps that part from melting. So like your chocolate bars, your granola bars, all that kind of stuff can go on top, and it's not going to melt, hopefully, depending on where you have it in the car. But keep that in the car. Have a big cooler out back with all your stuff in it. You need to drink water. You have to hydrate. You have to hydrate. You do not want to lose a race. You do not want to lose this race because you weren't hydrated. You didn't have enough sugars in your system. Don't do something stupid. Just hydrate. Make sure that your brain is working correctly. Okay. So that's my tech tip. If you guys have a tech tip you want to send over, let me know. You can email me at mike@drag-in-drive.com, or you can obviously post it in this. I watch every single Facebook post, every comment, everything like that. So this Facebook user says aluminum jack and jack stands. That would make sense. I'm usually pretty cheap, so I'm not going to be buying an aluminum jack for sure. Yep. Anthony says a Harbor Freight aluminum jack is worth its weight in gold for sure. Oh, this is a good idea. Liquid IV packs. They have those little electrolyte packs that you can buy, Walmart or anywhere like that. Harps, I'm sure some gas stations probably have them. Buc-ee's probably will if we're going to pass one of those. I don't think they're that far north, but those are good ideas because they can simply you can throw them in there and it gives you all the electrolytes and stuff like that. So let's see. I think that's it for that. Man, 11 and a half minutes. All right. Last little bit here, and then we'll go back to the comments. The sponsor shout out for today is Profiler Cylinder Heads. I talked to Mike Green yesterday, who is, I don't know, sales manager or something like that. He actually called me. So I've been messaging the route stops. I've been or emailing the route stops to find out what we can expect for announcer notes and things like that, but also for you guys to know what to do and all that kind of stuff. And this guy, I'm telling you, they're rolling out the red carpet for us. I hope you're ready for this. It's the day 3 stop. It's New Carlisle, Ohio. Okay. This is their second year in a row to do a motorsports related route stop for Midwest Drags. I talked to him yesterday. They've got a 20-foot long by 8-foot tall banner that they're going to put out on display for us to take route stop pictures in front of. They've got goodie bags, and they're doing a Chip Mania poker chip deal. So, if you buy parts from them, if you buy merch from them, if you buy, I think if you win races, I think they've got a contingency program around the Chip Mania. So go to profilerperformance.com for more info on that, on the Chip Mania part, because it's a whole big deal. It's awesome. There's all kinds of stuff. So contingency, they've got goodie bags. There's poker chips in the goodie bags. And then at the end of the year, based on the amount of points you get, you can provide your chips and all this. I don't know. It's a whole deal. It looks freaking awesome. I wish I raced like an actual series so I could do that. The only time I ever race is in these, and I'm not even racing in a drag and drive event except for my own event. And I only made 2 passes, so I wasn't even qualified. Damn, that's sad. Anyways, all right. If you were on last year's event, sorry, my phone is going crazy here. If you were on last year's event and you pulled into their parking lot, it was gravel. They have since paved it. It's all paved now where the racers will park and all that kind of stuff. The one thing they do ask is no burnouts. The asphalt is that fresh. Do not do burnouts in the parking lot. Now, he didn't say don't do burnouts when you leave, but I mean, you're not in the parking lot anymore. Profiler cylinder heads, I don't know. So they've got a barbecue truck coming, and then so you'll have food. I think it's like 2 hours from the track that we'll be leaving. So, if you get in and get your 2 passes knocked out during the day, you can take off and go that way. Facility tours are available, but they will not. I think he said like 4 times, they will not let you record. You cannot record in the back. So they have some secret squirrel stuff going on back there. And that's how, like Jeff Lutz runs their cylinder heads and intake. They want to work with Cletus on some stuff, see if they can get him faster. I know Cletus just put a SMX in the mullet, which is coming, but they want to work on that stuff. Parts and merch will be available if they have it, right? So obviously we're still in the part shortage deal, but if you break something, I'm sure they can find something that will be available. So, and I think they even have I think they have a bay that will be set up for us to do some repairs in and things like that. And they're all car guys that work there, so they know if we break, you can fix some stuff. Last little bit here, you can also find all their products on summitracing.com. All right, let's run through the last little bit of comments. Oh, right here, Anthony Harvey says, pickle juice is awesome for sodium upkeep and keeping heat cramps away. Whew. I will say, when I used to road bike once a year for Ride to Breathe, we had pickle juice, and ate pickles and all that kind of stuff. So it definitely helped them. Yeah. So Facebook, Ryan, it is saying that because there's a setting within the Drag and Drive Racers group that I've got to go in and reset so it can show the names that are commenting from that group. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Again, I'll be live again 7:45 in the morning. We're going to do this every day until then. I'll probably have a racer spotlight tomorrow instead of a sponsor. And if you haven't seen them, I've been writing a bunch of articles. So thank you to everyone that has replied to the random message you get from me that says, hey, can you answer these questions? There will be more of those going out. I'm realizing the short window of time that I've given myself here to write as many as possible. So my goal is 3 or 4 a day. And I've been so busy at work that I can't write them during the day. And I've been doing these every morning. So my writing time in the morning has been limited as well. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in the morning. Thanks so much. Later.